My name's Sean. I'm a econ student here at Paul College, and I was lucky enough to intern at the Hannah Grimes Center in lovely downtown Keene, which itself is located in the far green corner there in Monadnock. It's a beautiful business incubator. The Hannah Grimes Incubator sprung from the Hannah Grimes Marketplace, which itself was founded by Marianne Christensen when she realized how absurd it was that it was easier for her to sell her goods, her products, over vast, great distances than it was to sell to people locally in Monadnock. The Marketplace connects local makers with local buyers. It's so beautiful. Oh my God, when I walked in, it was just masterpiece there, master craftsman there. And econ cynic that I am, my first thought was, how am I gonna break it to them? How am I gonna tell them about Etsy? But the reality is that the clients of the Marketplace get so much more support than they otherwise would just simply selling on Etsy alone. And this really speaks to the fundamental philosophy behind the incubator, behind Hannah Grimes. And that is that to affect change, you enable firms at the ground level to grow and bring their solutions to the Marketplace and the region. And doing this means accepting the perhaps unfortunate reality that business acumen and artistic and engineering genius don't usually reside in the same person at the same time. But with the careful application of space, education, and connections, Hannah Grimes helps these nascent businesses get over that awkward growing phase and out into the market. And in doing this, they preserve a lot of the intellectual capital, a lot of the knowledge that these young nascent businesses have, and allows the region to accumulate expertise and makes it generally more competitive. My small contribution to this project was to investigate 5 sectors where Hannah Grimes might intervene successfully. I wrote 5 white papers, one for each sector, examining regional assets, liabilities, national and local trends, as well as areas where local businesses were maybe suffering a little bit, areas that we could help. One of the most exciting possibilities that emerged from these papers and these discussions was for the independent retail cluster. The idea of a regional loyalty card, kind of like what you have at Best Buy or Barnes & Noble. The really big operators like Walmart, they have such a huge advantage in data, and these small-time operators can't afford the kind of investments it takes to compete, but by pooling them all together in a regional loyalty card, they can draw more business to the region, as well as go toe-to-toe with the behemoths. Very cool. Overall, my takeaway from the internship was a newfound respect for the power of small active organizations to really make an impact in their regions. Take the buy local movement, which is quite strong in Monadnock. You can really see it in the agricultural statistics. Cheshire County, if you drill down into it, their farm to consumer sales, and from the farm to you, just blew the rest of the state away. Over like a 5-year period or so, grew by 83%. Amazing. And I think this is really a real testimony to the power of local action. And I'd just like to end by thanking Hannah Grimes for letting me practice my craft with them over the summer. It was very generous of them. Fiona and Faina for their patience, and my fellow interns for their grace, intelligence, and drive.